Welcome to the World of Saxophones, with your host, saxophone expert Rheuben Allen, presented by RheubenAllen.com and worldofsaxophones.com. In these videos, we'll cover unusual saxophones, original saxophones, modern saxophones, and everything in between. In this video, Rheuben talks about his M10 Saxophone Necks.
Hi everyone, this is Rheuben, coming to you again from my warehouse in Torrance, California. Tonight I'd like to talk to you a little bit about my M10 Saxophone Neck. How it came about, what it does, the advantages to having this neck. The way it came about, when I had the sax shop in North Hollywood, I was working on a neck one time and I'd taken some dents out and I had to take off the brace to get the dents out. So before I put it back on, I just decided to play the neck, and it played really free and played really nice. So then I decided that maybe they had a little something to that, so I put the neck back together, gave it to the guy, then I had a bunch of necks at my own place to experiment on, so I took off the braces. And as you can see on this neck, there's a lot of solder underneath this brace on the neck. And then also a lot of solder on the brace itself when it's soldered on. Now this amount of solder is not controllable because you can't really control how much goes in. So this is a thing that makes each neck play a little bit differently. And also on the neck, the solder seam is here. So this comes over the seam and helps deaden the vibration, I believe. So Con originally made a neck that had a single brace, and that neck was soldered on, so I decided that neck looked better to me because it left this whole bottom underneath. There was no solder underneath the neck here at this point. So I decided to make the same kind of neck, but wanted to do something a little bit different. So my original neck was a single bar that looks like this, and it had a screw so that you could take the brace on and off. So I originally wanted to be able to change the weight and things by changing different braces in the same piece. So as that developed, I moved into my next step. I moved into a fat brace. Same design, one solid fat piece. There were two things with this. One, most of the guys liked the way this one played much better than the single brace. They liked the little added extra weight. The thing in production is it became difficult to make this thing look good. So, no matter what anybody says, it needs to look a little better than these did. So my next step was I moved to having the brace engraved. I'm not sure I have one of those. But then after I engraved it, I still thought that there might be something else I wanted to do, so I put 3 holes in it. So now I have just 2 small solder points, the brace is soldered to, and 3 holes in the neck. This gave it a little less weight. This seemed to be the best combination, and most of the saxophone players that played it like this combination better than the other combinations. Then of course, after I saw the 3 holes, I thought I could put weights in there. So then I made a series of weights that screw into the holes. Now there are 8 configurations you can play the neck with. No brace, no weights in it. 1 weight in the front. 1 weight in the middle. Of course, 1 weight at the back. 2 weights at the back. 2 weights at the front. 1 in the front, 1 in the back, and of course, weights in all 3 holes. So this gives you 8 different positions that you can put the weights on to change the sound. And believe it or not, it actually makes a difference in where you place the weight as to what it does to the response of the instrument and the tone color of the instrument. A lot of players have liked it in the very first one. They played link mouthpieces. Guys that played bright mouthpieces have liked it in the back one. And some guys like it just strictly with no weights at all, but just strictly the thing, the brace. I call this the Heavy Wall Freedom Power neck brace with adjustable sound weight system. It's a mouthful, but yeah, that's what it's called. So I think if you try these necks, you'll find them to be a great advantage to your playing and like that. This is the M10 neck without any weights in the brace. This is the M10 neck with 1 weight in the first hole toward the mouthpiece. This is the M10 neck with 1 weight in the center hole. This is the M10 neck with a weight in the last hole. This is the M10 neck with 2 weights in the middle and back hole on the neck brace. This is the M10 neck with weights in the front and second hole of the neck brace. This is the M10 neck with a weight in the first hole and last hole of the neck brace. And this is the M10 neck with weights in each of the holes of the neck brace. Then that's about it. So this is my new M10 neck, and it's available on RheubenAllen.com and KDImusic.com. Thank you very much.